What is up, collective? How you doing? I hope you're feeling great today. Thank you for joining me again on my channel. As you can see by the title of the video, today we are doing a pick a card reading over what makes you attractive. This is an LGBTQ reading or edition of this reading, but keep in mind you can be of any orientation, but this is specifically going to be kind of geared towards LGBTQ community, and I am going to be using my gay tarot deck as well, so keep that in mind. But again, you can apply the messages and relate them to you as it resonates. You know, if it doesn't resonate, don't take it. If it does, all the more merrier. And again, I've set the intention for all of my pick a card readings to be of a message of empowerment for my collective, for my soul family, spirit. So I hope you gain some type of empowerment from these messages, spirit or collective. So without further ado, let's jump into the pick a card reading. And these are going to be your piles. So we got pile number 1 with Moot, and we got pile number 2 with Sobek. I'll hold it up so you can see a little clearer. So this is pile number 1. And then this is going to be pile number 2. All right. I'll give you a moment to pick your pile. If you need to pause the video, please go ahead and do so. And then I'll see you at your pile. The timestamps will be in the description below. All right. How you doing, pile number 1? I hope you're feeling great. So you picked Moot. All right. And this is what makes you attractive. Wow. So you are very commanding, okay? Very commanding. You have a presence that commands respect, but you also have like this royal power about you that is, it's like an ancient royalness about you. So it's like maybe you come from ancestry that has a royal lineage, so it's in your blood, you know, and you just exude this with your mannerisms, the way you choose to pick your partners, the way you keep yourself exclusive is what I'm hearing, is also what makes you attractive. So it's like you really take good care of yourself, and you make sure to nurture your beauty, your essence, your power, like your sex appeal. Like you know how to use your sex appeal in a very powerful way. But I'm getting like, you know how you're not afraid of your sexuality. You embrace all parts of you. You know, you don't let society or you don't let people try to tell you who you are and what you're not. Like, you know who you are, and you will express how you are. You will wear what you want. You will connect with who you want, however you want. So you're like very empowered. And this is what makes you very attractive, because it's like you know how to, you know yourself. You know yourself, whether people do or not. You know you, and you move accordingly, and you basically tell people to either like get in line or move out my way. You know, it's like either you're going to respect me as the goddess, as the god I am, king or queen that I am, or move out my way and someone else will willingly. So you're very confident in yourself, and you know what you want, and that's what makes you very attractive. Okay, let's get into an archetype card to clarify what makes pile number 1 attractive. We got the Fool card that came out with the Hermit on the bottom of the deck. So I'll read what the Fool says. The Fool says, the light side is fearlessly revealing emotions, helping people laugh at absurdity and hypocrisy. The shadow attributes using humor to wound rather than liberate, denial of emotional truths. So again, yeah, what makes you attractive is you're not afraid to look at yourself in the mirror. You're not afraid to tell people what you want in a relationship. You're not afraid to make your standards high and keep them there until somebody shows up. Like you have a lot of self-worth. You have a lot of self-esteem. A lot of people look at you as high value, like someone who they put you on a pedestal and they don't quite know if they can measure up a lot of the time. So that's also what makes you attractive. There's this exclusivity about you, okay? So that's definitely what makes you attractive. But you're just someone who is not ashamed of yourself either. Like that really makes someone very attractive when they are confident in themselves, because then other people around you automatically will be confident too. When you're not as confident in yourself, people can pick up on it, and it will definitely impact the way that they choose to approach you and connect with you, even if they do, because certain people can sense the lack of confidence, and that's not what attracts them. It's people that are confident that really attracts people. And I just see with you have a lot of self-esteem and a lot of confidence in yourself, and that really makes you attractive, very attractive, okay? And you don't deny things about yourself. You're really honest with yourself. So that's another thing that makes you very attractive. Like you really have a good sense of who you are and what you want and what you need, why you need it, how you need it. Like you did a lot of internal work to even get here. Like you've had to really be vulnerable with yourself, and that has given you so much power. You know, it's like you went into the darkness, but you didn't stay there. You came back out, and not only did you come back out, you came out with gifts and abilities and strengths and skills and knowing how to use your darkness to benefit you and your sex appeal to benefit you. Powerful, powerful energy. Okay, so let's get into a little tarot here. So, what makes pile number one attractive? We got the king, the sage of coins, the 10 of swords, and the ace of swords with the 10 of cups at the bottom of the deck. So what makes you attractive? Yeah, so with this sage of coins, which is the king of pentacles, you did a lot of the work. You did a lot of work to get to where you are. Like you didn't get here just by waking up and rolling out of bed. Like you got up and you were intentional about what you want to experience in life, where you want to go, what you don't want to think, what you want to dress like, what you want to eat. And you made sure to get that. You made sure to put in the work and the dedication and the determination to get what it is you ultimately want to feel fulfilled. So it's like you did the work, the hard labor, right? With this 10 of swords, going inside and really having to understand the more darker parts of your mind and your psychology. You did that. You went inward and you did that work, and you sat with it, and you slept overnight and woke up the next day and started again. Like you were very dedicated and disciplined in this approach. And by doing that, it's helped you to gain so much strength and clarity about who you are and about what you deserve. And that's what makes you attractive, because you know what you deserve, you know who you are, you did the work, and you're okay with being at the top alone. You know, they're saying this like, you know, it's lonely at the top, but you're like, hey, I'm willing to sit at the top because I know that there's going to be somebody else that's going to come and have did the work like me and going to sit right next to me. That's why I'm saving this spot like this. That's why that's why I'm at the top like this, and I'm not coming down, lowering my standards or anything, because you know yourself. You know, you have so much clarity now that you went in and did that work. You know, it was something that took you a lot. Took a lot of work to get there. You know, the king of coins was once the knight of pentacles, and that's the slowest knight in the deck, and then the page of pentacles. So you went through a tedious time, you know, in order to get to this level. But that's what makes you attractive, because you put in the work, and you're very exclusive now because you are like high value, and people just look at you as like royalty, you know. So good job. Like you really did a good job working on yourself. And with this 10 of cups at the bottom of the deck with the lovers, in the Ten of Swords, it's like, yeah, you're doing the right thing because you're going to get true fulfillment. You're going to reach true fulfillment. You're not going to settle for anything less. And the universe is going to make sure you get that as well. So I hope this reading met you well. Pile number one, it was a very good reading. I love tapping into your energy. Thank you for being here. Hope it was empowering. If it resonated, please like, share, and subscribe. And I will see you in the next reading. Peace. Pile number two, welcome to your reading. Thank you for joining me. Okay, we're going to get into this. Pick a card reading over what makes you attractive. All right, so we got Sobek. And the number two may be relevant for you. This is the Book of Doors tarot deck that I am using. So we got Sobek. So what makes you attractive? You're very in tune with your emotions, okay? And you know, you vibrate a lot off of your emotions. Like you go more with your emotions, where you have some people who are more intellectual, some people who are more logical. You're more focused in the realms of like your emotions and understanding your emotions and the psychology and your subconscious mind. So what makes you attractive? You're somebody who is really connected with your emotions, the inside, your internal world. You know, you probably do a lot of subconscious work. You know, you probably really take a lot of messages from your dreams and just really are connected with your emotions, really empathic, really sensitive to your environment, to situations around you. So you're very emotional is what I'm getting, and that makes you attractive. People like that. All right, so let's clarify Sobek for what makes pile number two attractive, spirit. We got the Liberator with the Gambler at the bottom of the deck. And see, and that's that follow your emotions type of energy right there. It's like, I don't care about what my thoughts are trying to tell me. I'm going to trust, you know. So you're very trusting as well. So with the Liberator, let's read it. It says, freeing yourself. I'm sorry, let me focus it. If it'll focus. All right, I'll just read it. Freeing yourself and others from outmoded beliefs, releasing negative thought patterns, and imposing your own tyranny over those you claim to liberate, ignoring legitimate constraints. Yeah, so another thing that makes you attractive is you're someone who people can depend on. It's like you have really did a lot of releasing. So you're really good at releasing. So that's another thing. So not only are you someone who's probably led by your emotions, but you're really good at releasing emotions too that don't serve you. So it's not like you get caught up in your emotions and you allow them to weigh you down and basically, you know, become destructive, you know, because they can kind of rule the way you think and just control the way you react, you know. But I'm getting that you're someone who is really aware of your emotions to the point you know how to control how you react to certain situations, and you know when to follow your intuition, you know when to release certain patterns and negative thoughts that don't support you. You know how to really override your emotions. So that's what makes you attractive, whatever that means. That's very cool. It's like you don't allow yourself to be stuck in emotions. You're ruled by them, but you don't allow yourself to get stuck in the heavy emotions. So you probably do some type of routine or some type of setting you're in where you have to kind of make sure that you don't absorb too much of people's emotions. So like this, that empath energy, really knowing what's your emotions, what's another, and releasing it and doing some type of clearing work, or, you know, just really clearing your energy from any of these like dark settings in these dark places where you're probably absorbing you know, negative energies for people to help them to free themselves, you know. So you're like absorbing energies like an empath, but you know how to release them instead of like them getting caught up on you and weighing you down. You release them, and not only that, you also help the other person that may have given you these these emotions unconsciously. You've helped them as well because you took that energy from them. Now they're good. Now you took the energy from yourself, grounded it, cleared it, whatever you needed to do, and you're good. So it's like alchemist energy is here, what I'm also getting. So you're really good at alchemizing your feelings and your emotions for the better. Like you're really good at reacting from a grounded place, when it comes to your emotions. So that's what makes you attractive. And let's get some tarot from the Gay Tarot over what makes pile number 2 attractive. Wow, yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That 7 of Cups, the Death card, and the 5 of Swords. Yeah, that's exactly what I'm talking about. With the Sun at the bottom of the deck. Yo, so that's what I'm talking about. It's like, it don't matter how heavy it get, I'ma still shine. Like you're very optimistic. You're very strong, you're alchemist. And then you got the Death card here, which is literally about transformation. So I'm sorry, let me get these in. But yeah, it's all about transformation. So you can just see that you do deal a lot with having to alchemize. That's that alchemist energy I was talking about. With the Sun in the Devil, the Sun in the Death card here. And I don't know why I said the Devil. I guess, that's that toxicity that you're able to alchemize. These are 2 alchemical signs here. The Sun is going burn through whatever, and Scorpio, that energy is very transformative, so you could be a Scorpio, you could be a Leo. But with the 7 of Cups here, yeah, you're someone who, see how he's looking in that glass. And normally the 7 of Cups in the original tarot is like all these cups, and it's just all these imageries coming out of the cups showing that, that could be illusions, or, depending on how it's looking, it could be illusions, fantasies, dreams, or whatever. But in this depiction, it shows the 7 of Cups and everything's organized, and it's like a glass in front of him, and he just kind of like looking and reflecting on the organization of this glass, and even the accomplishments and the awards. He's like able to read things. He's just kind of looking over everything. It's organized so he can see it clearly. That's what I mean when it comes to like your emotions. You go into these dark places with people, but it's like you have this protection or something. You have some way of protecting yourself so that you don't get messy, that the emotions don't detoxify you. You kind of have like this protection about yourself. So you're really good at compartmentalizing your emotions. Wow, that's what makes you attractive. Okay, and then with the Death card, you're very good at transforming very dense energies, very dark energies. You know how to grab them and like really alchemize them and liberate yourself and others from those limiting beliefs, those emotions, that heartache, that pain, that trauma. You're really good at that, and that's what makes you attractive. And with the 5 of Swords, it's like you see it as a challenge almost. So that's maybe what even gives you the motivation, because it's like, and that's the Sun card at the bottom, because it's like, oh, okay, like, oh, okay, we got another challenge, like I'm sitting like hyped up about the match, but it's like you just have these tools, I'm saying. These tennis rackets is like tools. You like, I got something for this, you got the torch right here, you got the staff right here. It's like, oh, I got something for this. Oh, that's what you're going through. All right, let's see what we can do about it. So you're like a healer of some sort, or you just or a motivator, so, and that's what makes you attractive. You're very good at liberating people, motivating people, alchemizing negative situations into positive situations. That's what makes you attractive. And so I hope this made sense. This is the LGBTQ edition, and this is like my first time doing it. I didn't really like go too deep into just LGBTQ because I do understand that like everybody may watch these readings. So if you did like this reading and you would like me to go deeper into LGBTQ topics and of that nature, just leave a comment for me, let me know, and I'll definitely cater to your needs. Without further ado, thank you again for joining me, and I hope this resonated. If it did, please like, share, and subscribe, and I hope to see you next time. Peace.